I wrote the last big thing I wrote about video games was the story from New York Times Magazine about Beatles Rock Band, where I explained to people who might not, play a lot of games, that video games were really poised to fundamentally transform the way that human beings experience music. And within just 6 months of that, the music game genre was pretty much dead. So I quit journalism. But now I'm doing fake journalism at The Daily Show, where I've been right at home at the game. So, because John himself is a gamer, we're able to weave in a lot of references to games, for no reason at all, whether it's a headline on income inequality, or internet censorship. When President Obama said that his tax reform plan would be an easy sell because it was simple math, John pointed out that yes, you can never go wrong appealing to Americans' love of math, as demonstrated by the popular role-playing game World of Mathcraft. Here's how much we love games at The Daily Show. When we heard the story of a Walmart shopper who tried to gain an advantage in a post-Thanksgiving Xbox sale by pepper spraying other people in the line, our first thought was, well, that would make a great game. Obviously, it would be a first-person sprayer. And when we heard about the Chinese workers at Foxconn factory who work under terrible conditions assembling smartphones and game consoles, we thought, well, first-person genre. John was actually playing the game and he enjoyed it a lot until he found out that it's only one level and it never stops. Of course, we covered the big Supreme Court battle over whether states could ban the sale of violent video games to minors. Because we were concerned that the Supreme Court justices didn't have much experience with games, we created one that would appeal directly to them. Habeas Corpus, Blood versus Board of Zombies. It was the first 9th-person shooter. Meanwhile, correspondent John Hodgman proposed that if the court couldn't be persuaded to protect games on First Amendment grounds, the companies could always find a way to take advantage of Second Amendment protections. Why Family Game Night was chosen. But yeah, certainly the idea of combining guns in video games for the first time ever, I think. Hodgman also pointed out that rather than a government ban, it would be much simpler to just make games like Grand Theft Auto less appealing to children by replacing the characters with Ira Glass from Rich American Life. We actually did, if you can find the show online, we had Ira Glass come in and we put him into the game and you can see him running around saying, "I'll shoot your penis off." You should go check it out. Anyway, I'm proud to say that Jon Stewart firmly believes that video games constitute protected speech, even ones that literally make him throw up. Although we were confused by the Supreme Court's ruling that sexual content in games might not have the same protection that violent content does, which seems like good news for today's fighting games, but bad news for classics like Super Mario boners. And now that you have that in your head, let's move on to the Big Apple Award. Okay, and the nominees for the Big Apple Award are Batman, Arkham City. I'm going to refrain from reading the studios all one more time. I think you probably know who made these games. The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. It is amazing, like, how many different pockets of that world there are. You walk around and L.A. Noire. Minecraft. Portal 2. Saints Row the Third. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. And The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Sword. The big award goes to... It's a great thing, like the envelopes have like gold on the inside. Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim.
Todd Howard was going to be here, and then he... All right, the meme's dead. Okay. That was great. So thanks to the Circle for nominating us and for giving us the award. We worked for over 3.5 years on this game, and we always thought it was going to be something special, but once the game came out, we kind of realized it turned into a whole new beast, from the memes to the mods, and we got a creation kit coming, so more mods, and the fan videos. It's just been awesome, and it's really made it an experience we'll never forget. One of the crazy things that happened, my coworker Nick Brecken today, he was talking to me, and he said somebody drove down from New Jersey all the way to DC and put flyers on every car in our parking lot about some marketing thing for Khajiits. I don't know how you're going to sign that. Khajiits, the cat things, and it's just crazy, like all the things, the arrow to the knee, everything, and it's just been awesome. So on behalf of everybody at Bethesda Game Studios, Bethesda Softworks, and ZeniMax Media, thank you.